Hey everyone. So tonight we are living through the lens with founder Delores King, and I'm Jovi Marie. So we're going to be talking a little bit about a day in the life of the breast cancer survivor. So we are going to go over the disclaimer. This live is based on personal experience. We are not medical professionals, and the content shared is not medical advice. Please talk to your doctor for any medical concerns. Also, please, if you have, this is like any trigger warnings. This live may include emotional topics like breast cancer, trauma, and loss. Please take care of yourself and step away if needed. So, I know we're going to be talking a little bit about a day in the life of breast cancer survivor Dolores and what happens after medical treatment ends.
Okay. First of all, everyone, thank you so much for being here with me tonight. And again, like Jovi said, we want to talk about what happens after medical treatment ends. These are subjects no one talks about. As you guys know, my name is Delores, and I'm a three-time breast cancer survivor. Before we start, though, I'm going to give you a general reminder as well. Some of the stuff that I talk about today, it can be kind of touch and go. So if you feel like you need to push away, come back later, pause the video, watch the video later. But your mental health and your emotional well being is what matters here today. So for me, after I completed my treatment, you would think everything's okay. And most people, they talk about, oh, well, you look good, you don't look sick, and that's fine. But there's a huge sense of relief when you complete the treatment because you go through the chemo, your scans are clear, and you should feel free, right? No, that's when a different journey begins, and that's called your survivorship. Even after the medicine stops, I didn't feel like myself. My body hurt. I was exhausted. My mind felt foggy. There was a fear that lingered quietly in the background. People around me thought I should be okay, but inside, I was still healing physically, mentally, and spiritually. The bills kept coming. The cost of these special garments, prostheses, your bras, those things started to add up real fast. And not only that, then you have to be taken off work while you're going through chemo. So things started to build up pretty fast, and the exhaustion seemed, not the exhaustion, the anxiety set in. I didn't recognize myself anymore. Look at yourself in the mirror, parts of you are missing. You just don't recognize who you are. So that's the thing. We have to grieve the person that we were, and we need to figure out where we're at today. And that can be a hard thing. I'm sorry, this is emotional for me. I know I'm a survivor. I've survived this for 11 years, but some things are very, very difficult to talk about, and this is one of them. So, again, if you need to push away, push away, but I'll be right here.
And take your time too, Dolores, okay?
Yeah. The only thing I can say about my journey that was most painful, well, all of it was painful. Don't let me say that. All of it was painful. Not being able to pay your bills, getting off work, they have to drop your insurance and the care that you were getting now that the insurance don't accept you because now have you're dealing with cancer. And most insurance companies, they don't want to accept you. And if they do accept you, they give you limited uh, insurance where you can do certain things but can't continue as you had been.
Mm.
But the silence for me was terrible. No one was talking about this when I was going through my story. I just had to deal with it the best way I knew how. I want you guys to know that this space between surviving and living again is what we want to talk about today. I had to put myself out here because no one was talking about it. So I wanted to be the change that I wanted to see in our community. So therefore, I'm here telling my story. That's why I created Living Through the Lens. I wanted to share my truth and create a space for survivors that look like me. Talk about our challenges and our struggles and what we go through. We don't have that space. Healing is not just about medicine. And that's what I want you guys to know. It's not about medicine, it's about connection, it's about community, and it's about being seen and heard.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I was just telling Joby before we got on. I had a couple, I had some bad days this week. I had my treatment on Tuesday. And during my treatment on Tuesday, they monitor your weight. You know, when I go in every 3 weeks. So they monitor your weight. So 3 weeks ago, when I went to treatment, they had told me that, you know, you're losing weight. And I thought that was a good thing, but I guess dealing with breast cancer, you know, that's how they determine. That's how they determine your well-being. So I tried to explain to my nurse that me and my doctor had a conversation. So I told my doctor that, you know, I was going to the gym, you know, and I was feeling good.
Yeah.
And he told me as long as I was going to the gym to let them know. So if my weight started to fluctuate, it wouldn't be a big concern. However, Tuesday, when I went to the doctor, I lost some more weight. I didn't think anything of it because it was what, 3, 4 pounds. And I'm thinking, well, don't they give you a 5 pound fluctuation rate?
Correct.
I was told then it's not 5 pounds, it's 5%. So I don't know what 5% of my weight is. I'm not sure. But again, I didn't think much of it because, you know, we fluctuate like that, especially when you're taking these drugs they're giving you. You fluctuate. So I didn't think much of it. So when I went in, they told me that they was going to have to drop my treatment. And you would think that's a good thing. And I'm telling you this story because this is why we're here. We need to talk about what happened after treatment. This is live, this is real, and this is my life. So I go in and I talk to uh, the doctor, the nurse. The nurse was so alarmed before I can even tell her what was going on. She shut out the office and we're going to have to change your medicine. And so now it put fear in you.
Yeah.
We live with fear already, the fear of reoccurrence. We live with it. And then when we go to the doctor, it's just amplified. It's just way up here, you
Yeah.
know. And that's why it's important, guys, to take somebody with you, to advocate for you. I didn't have anyone there to advocate for me, so I had to force myself to sit there and listen. And
Right.
I'm saying all this. I'm okay. So I don't want anybody to think I'm not. I'm okay. What they're doing now, they want to watch my weight. Uh, Sometimes I'm so frustrated, the anxiety kicks in, and I just don't eat. I can go 2 or 3 days without eating, and I know that's not good, but it's starting to affect me. They
Mm-hmm.
said my medication is given to me depending on your weight. So they have somehow they figured that out about your weight and how much medicine that you should have.
Dolores? Delores, give us a minute, you guys. I think Dolores' screen went away for a little bit, so give us a minute. I know she's going through. So give us a minute, okay? We are live. So just keep that in mind. And there's some technical difficulties right now. Let me just check up on her. So what she's going through, and she's going step by step, she wants to actually give you guys the insights and outs of the daily life of a cancer survivor. So keep that in mind. Be mindful. If you have any questions, any concerns, don't hesitate to reach out and let us know. If you want to just send any messages to us through Messenger, that's fine too. If you want to stay anonymous, uh, we're good with that as well. And we can always get some questions for you and some answers. If we don't have the answers, we can find the answers with some medical experts and people that do have the knowledge on that. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Let me double check on Delores. So give us a minute, you guys. Let me see what's going on with her screen. Something must be going on. Do apologize for any difficulties on this manner right now. Miss Dolores, I can't see your screen. I can't see your screen right now.